ask you guys a question, and this is an honest question, okay? And I know, you know, we're real, okay? We're very real with each other, right? So I can ask you this question, and I'm not asking this as a joke or anything. I genuinely would like an answer. I mean, if there's anybody who disagrees with me on this subject, this topic of following these rules, these virus rules, and wearing masks. Also, I mean, if you disagree with me, this is a genuine question I have for you. Why is it that I am not dead yet? This is a serious. Why am I not dead yet? Not only why am I not dead yet, but why have I not even contracted, that I know of, contracted this so-called coronavirus, or as you guys like to call it, COVID-19, or as I call it, the China virus. Nothing wrong with saying that. You guys call it the Indian variant. We've heard of Spanish flu. There's nothing wrong with calling it China virus. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not racist. It came from China. There's nothing racist about it. I don't know where that whole thing came from, but y'all need to stop that. But seriously, why am I not dead? Why am I not even sick? Knock on wood, God willing. Praise God Almighty. His name is Jesus. I have not even been sick in the past 2 years. Knock on wood. Praise Jesus. Thanks to God. But why? Why is it? And let me tell you something. I'll just be real with y'all. I have broken every rule in the book when it comes to this virus. I should be, I mean, they've already locked me up, but I should be hanged. I mean, I have broken all of the, I have not social distanced. I haven't worn masks. I haven't stood on those stickers at stores. I mean, when they say lockdown, I've traveled more in the past few years than I ever have. I mean, I was in New York City last year during the height of this so-called pandemic. I was there. Remember when they were saying that New York City was a hot spot? Man, I was there. Miss Engineer, you want to see those pictures? There I am. There I am. In fact, I've been to New York City many times, but that's the first time I ever went on Liberty Island. There I am on Wall Street there with that famous bull. Macy's, that's Donald Trump's birthplace home. Wall Street again, the subway, me there in the subway, no mask. You see me there in the subway. New York City was a hot spot back then. Y'all remember that, right? This was when New York City was a hot spot. They were saying that everyone was dropping like flies, so they were saying. And there I am, no mask, nothing. There I am in Jeffrey Epstein's house, in front of his house. I didn't go in it, in case y'all want to. There I am at the World Trade Center, the new World Trade Center there, Trump Tower. I mean, I was there. And if that's not, I went to Dominican Republic as well. There I am, taking off. I wore the mask only because the Karen flight attendants. But I wore that bad mask. I'm being forced to wear this mask by idiots. And I took it off every chance I got. They had to remind me 10, 20 times to put. I am going off to Dominican. There I am, flying out of Toronto. There I am. There it is. There it is. Me and Dominican right there. You see me there. No mask on. In the middle of a third world country. I don't know. But I'm there. This is me in Dominican Republic. I was there. You see me there at the resort there on the beach. No mask, nothing. You see me there. No social distancing, nothing like that. All there, having a great grand old time there in Dominican, and I haven't been sick yet. Once I got off that plane, I didn't wear a mask once in Dominican, not once. And by the way, they're so much cooler. I thought they'd be stricter, but they're so much cooler down there. I almost wanted to move down there. But I said I couldn't give up on my Canuck brothers. I can't do that. But I I should be dead. According to Fauci, according to Bill Gates, according to Joe Biden, my time, according to Camelback A. Black Harris, according to Justin Attack and Mac Daddy Trudeau, according to Doug, the domesticated house slave Ford, who should have died instead of his brother Rob, and according to Jason Kenney, according to John Morgan, according to Brian Palliser, I should be dead. I should be dead. I should have been dead a long time ago. And I have diabetes as well, you know. I am an whatever you people like to call autoimmune. Oh, I'm susceptible. No, I'm probably more susceptible than anybody, except for 101-year-old ladies. But I'm alive. I'm alive. I haven't been sick yet. I haven't been sick. You know, I normally get sick maybe once a year. I haven't gotten sick in the past. And that's, again, I should stop saying that because, you know, God has a way of, God, it's only you. But I'm just saying, and get this here. Not only am I not sick, but the people around me are also not sick. The people around me. I only know of one person who apparently died of the coronavirus. And I don't think he died of it. You know, I don't think he died. I think he died of hospital neglect. If he was here in Canada or in America or Europe, he'd be alive today. It was hospital neglect. That's a whole different story I won't get into. But really, that's the only person I know who died from it. I know people who've gotten it and really they were fine. But the people in my bubble, they're not, they are good. Again, thanks to God, knock on wood. Everybody is good. I mean, and I'm telling you, I have broken every rule in the book. Now come do something. I haven't, listen, I have broken I've been to jail. What is the dirtiest place that you could go to? Jail, except for the hospital. Had me sleeping next to a toilet. A toilet. I was in jail, not once, but not even like 4 times actually. There are other times y'all didn't know about. I don't spread my dirty laundry. But you know, the only reason you even know about that one with Adam Skelly is it was all over the news. But there are other times I haven't told you about. There are other times, and I haven't been sick. Not once. Didn't wear a mask in jail either. I didn't do it. I mean, what else are they gonna do to me? They asked if I wear. I said, no. What else are you gonna do? You gonna keep? I'm in jail already. There's nothing else you can do except kill me. And if you do that, well, you still lose because you need us. You need me. The New World Order needs us to survive. I've told you this. But not only that, Patriots, Sweden, and I keep going back to Sweden. They haven't had a mask mandate. They haven't had a lockdown mandate. They haven't done anything when it comes to this virus. Why does no one else except me talk about it? Sweden has done nothing ever since this virus. Absolutely nothing. You don't hear about anyone dropping dead. And you know the media would report on it. You know they would. You know they would. If Swedes started dropping dead like flies because of this virus, you know the media would report. I haven't heard of any Swede dying. Well, maybe they have died. I mean, every person on the planet is going to get the virus. I'm going to tell you that right now. No matter how many masks you wear, no matter how much you want to self-isolate, it's just a matter of time before I get it, before you get it, before everybody in the world gets it. And most people will survive and some will die. And that's just unfortunate. I can't, it's God's will. That's God. You can't stop God. If God says it's your time, it's your time. Stop playing with him. Stop playing God, Bill Gates. But Sweden's population is actually doing better than us in terms of this virus. Very few of them get this virus. Very few people have died. Their population is doing just fine. Their economy is open. I mean, so y'all, when are you? And you know who I'm talking to? I'm not just talking about the people who disagree with me. I'm also talking to those who agree with me, but who are too chicken to react and do something about it. Y'all are just as bad. all of you guys who agree with every word I've just said, and you still are going to be obedient, and you haven't gotten a ticket, you haven't fought, you haven't gone to jail. I mean, even getting a ticket. I mean, you haven't put pressure on the New World Order. You haven't gotten any consequence. You're just as bad. You're, if not worse. You're worse. There's plenty of us. We could just the Arana issue could stop this. If all 14,000 of us decided we're just done, and including all the people who listen to me who haven't subscribed, which if you haven't subscribed, please do so and like this video as well. But including you, oh please, we would have stopped this a long time ago. But there's still people out there who are too afraid to fight. I mean, even getting a ticket, okay, you don't have to go to jail. You don't have to be as what the civil disobedience, even if you get a ticket, that's something. One ticket. I mean, but if you haven't gotten any slap back because of the civil disobedience, you're just as bad. And deep down, you probably think that I'm talking nonsense. I don't know. But here I am, alive, well, prospering, God willing. But I'll tell you this, and I'll tell it again. And I had a video with this exact title that I'm about to say, and YouTube shut me down because they know what I'm saying is right. Everybody on this planet, I feel, is going to get coronavirus. Everybody. It's just a matter of time before you get it. If you haven't gotten it already, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. And nothing is going to stop that virus from coming into you. You're going to get it. All of you going to get it. Every single one of you going to get it who's watching me right now. I'm going to get it too. And almost all of you are going to survive. It's a 99% survival virus. Less than 1% of people who get it die. And all this talk about, oh, well, the hospitals are going to overflow and all this stuff. First of all, the hospitals have been completely empty. We've shown videos of empty hospitals, empty, clean as a whistle. So it's really not as bad as they were saying. And, and it's actually getting even better now because this virus is now, people are becoming used to it now. But let me ask you a question here. The hospital is there for a reason, okay? It's there if you feel sick, you gotta go to the hospital. That's just how it is. So, I mean, we have many people who go into the hospital because of road accidents. Are we gonna now stop people from driving? We have, remember 9/11? Thousands and thousands of people, not even 9/11, forget about that. Look at Gaza and Israel and all that crap they just had. Are we gonna now say, I mean, well, Israel was a very tough, and it still is a tough country when it comes to this virus. They don't want their hospitals to overflow. Okay, Israel, you don't want your hospitals to overflow. But your hospitals are already overflowing because of all the people you just bombed up. So Israel, what you're saying is, okay, in order for the hospitals to not pile up, we have to make sure nobody gets this virus. Okay, Israel. Well, in order for your hospitals to not pile up, stop bombing people. Let the Palestinians take the rest of the land. I mean, so that your hospitals are there for people who get sick, okay? And if they overflow or not overflow, that's just how it is. That's what they're there for. We can't stop life because the hospital's gonna overflow. Can you imagine if we just started having a bunch of people getting killed in car accidents, which happens in a lot of countries, by the way, and the hospital started overflowing? Are we gonna now bomb up the roads and stop people from driving? No, you go to the hospital. That's what they're there for. And I would say that the government is using this whole hospital pileup as an excuse for their poor record. In England, I hear Boris Johnson saying he doesn't want the NHS to be overcrowded. Well, Boris, build more hospitals. Build more hospitals. That's not the people's fault. If you're sick, the hospital's where you got to go. That's your fault, Boris, for not having the hospitals for your people. That's your fault. That's your fault. Don't blame the guy who's sick. It's you. It's you, Boris. And now you can't now tell the people of England that they have to live in tyranny and in lockdown so that the NHS doesn't overflow. No, that's your priority, Boris. That's what you were elected for. Otherwise, we should have elected, what's his name? What's that communist guy? Jeremy Corbyn. Otherwise, we should have elected him. No, don't. That's like saying, my gosh, I don't even know what to give an example about. I mean, the hospitals there for people to get sick. Let's say, for example, I fix cars for a living. And I tell people, and I'm lobbying the government to stop people from using their cars every day because I'm sick and tired of having to fix so many cars. Can you? No, that's my job. I gotta fix it. I gotta do whatever they go. Or if I worked in the hotel industry, this is a good one actually, because I used to work in the hotel industry, and all the guys who watch my videos who work there, you'll know what I'm talking about. If I worked in the hotel industry, and I said, we need to limit the amount of people who we have in our hospitals, in our hotel, because I'm sick and tired of fixing the bed. I'm sick and tired of cleaning up all these rooms. I'm sick and tired of vacuuming. I'm sick and tired of just taking care of this damn hotel every day. I'm on my knees every day with this hotel. All these guests coming in here making a mess. They don't leave tips. That is a part of the job. That's the job. And you either take it or you don't take it. That's your job. That's what you are paid to do. And you have to accept the fact that people are going to come to your hotel when they want a vacation. It's the same thing with hospitals. If people get sick, then the government should be building more hospitals. Instead of having nurses running up and down and driving, the government should build more hospitals. More instead of closing them down. What is this? Barb, you have these politicians blaming sick people for the overflow. No, that's you. Can you imagine if the government said, you should stop having children because we don't want the school system to collapse? But that's what schools are for. They say there's no limit, there's no nothing. There's school. And if people want to have 10 kids, that's not their prerogative. And you better have a school for them. Otherwise, build more school. Don't improvise on the people. You are providing a service for them to go to school, and you can't say now that the system isn't working, that you blame the customer. No, it's you. So build more schools, just like they should be building more hospitals. Anyway, I'm not going to flip myself on you any further. This is the